Hello Podium Chasers, I hope you are all well. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of Coops Cars. If you missed the first episode, that was the Aston Martin Vantage GT3. Obviously have a look at the playlist and you can watch that one back. We move on. This is the Audi R8 LMS EVO, which is the 2018 variant, and as we can see we're having a nice little drive around Barcelona at the moment. Again, amazing track. Can be a bit of a challenge in this car. Not sure why I picked it, but it goes well. So the Audi, what can we say about the Audi? She is, well, listen to the soundtrack for a start. She is a howler. She is amazing. The soundtrack on this car is one of the best on ACC, without a doubt. Even if you're not turning in massively fast laps, you will have a smile on your face driving this car around, if of course you can tame her. So yeah, in terms of what the Audi offers, so she's got a V10, 5.2 litre V10, which is pretty punchy. She's developing 576 brake horsepower with around 430 newton meters of torque. Again, if you remember from the Aston, that is very, very different in terms of the torque. And she's lighter as well. She weighs 1,225 kilos. So rear wheel drive again, which is fine. As a vehicle, the Audi is difficult to tame. She's very pitch sensitive. We'll cover that in more detail in another series. But when I'm talking about pitch sensitive, the balance that you have to have in terms of throttle and braking to keep the weight distribution of the car, that is the key to getting the best out of the Audi. Curbs, she doesn't really like curbs. She can take a lot of speed through the corners if the setup is right, but she is very, very twitchy, so setup work is key on the Audi. As I say, one of the hardest cars to master. She can be very nervous, but if you get that setup right, again, she will bring you hours and hours of fun. It's not one of my personal favourite cars within ACC, a little bit too twitchy for me and my driving style, but obviously others master her very well, and yeah, I think if you give her a try you will be impressed. Top 3 tracks in my opinion for the Audi would be the Nurbs, Zolder and Laguna. They generally tend to suit her if you got that setup right. She's very direct with the steering, she's quite pointy and squirty is how I would describe her, so by all means, jump in, go and spend some time with her and see how you get on. And I'll leave you with a little bit of that soundtrack. Obviously, we're going to move on to episode 3. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.